Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Dipankar and in this video we will be talking about Dataraptors and Dataraptor Turbo Extract. So I hope you have watched my previous video in which I have explained about Omnistudio architecture. In this video we will touch the service management layer and we will dive deep into Dataraptors and Dataraptors Turbo Extract. So let me go to a diagram that I have prepared for the Dataraptors. So here you can see there are basically four types of Dataraptors. I can also show you in the Salesforce org, but broadly they have been categorized into three types. The first type is to extract the data, and to extract the data we have basically two types of Dataraptors: Dataraptor Turbo Extract and Dataraptor Extract. Dataraptor Turbo Extract is a type of Dataraptor in which we can extract data from Salesforce of a single object. But in Dataraptor extract action, we can extract the data from multiple objects. But the Dataraptor Turbo extract action is faster than Dataraptor extract. So here I have a Salesforce org, and if you are not yet familiar with Omnistudio, you can sign up on Omnistudio. I'll give the link in the description. And once you have the org, you can type for Omnistudio something like that, and you will come to this application. And in this application, this is a console based application, and in this application you can see accounts, contacts, cases are there. They are of course Salesforce objects, but you can also see there are something called omniscripts, flex cards, Dataraptors, and integration procedures. So in this video we will be talking about Dataraptors. Let's not directly jump into Dataraptors. Let me show you some demo quickly. So you can see there is an account and it has all the contacts, right? I only gave the context ID over here, and if I come to here, and this is a flex card, and in this flex card you can also see all the contacts present here as well, right? Also if I come to this Omnistudio console, I can show you these contacts have been linked to this particular account as well. So to get this kind of data, whether in the omniscript or in the flex card, we need something called Dataraptors, right? We might use integration procedure, and we might use 2-3 Dataraptors in between and get all the data in a complex format. But the core functionality that we are using for extracting the data is Dataraptor Extract and Dataraptor Turbo Extract. If I want to make a new Dataraptor, I can simply click on Omnistudio Dataraptors, and here I can click on a new. And here if you see the interface types, there are four interface types: extract, turbo extract, load, and transfer. And these are the four interface types that I have mentioned in this diagram as well. So let's start with the turbo extract. When you see turbo extract, you can see the inputs can be JSON or XML, and the output can be JSON or custom. But if I choose extract, you can see the inputs is same, the options are same, but the outputs can be also JSON and XML. So we'll discuss about extract action in the next video, but let's start with Dataraptor Turbo Extract. So we have to give a name for this interface, right? So let's suppose I want to extract the data from the accounts. So I can name it like something Dataraptor Turbo Extract account details. And this required permission, this is optional, so we are not gonna touch into it. But let me explain. If you want to give some custom permissions, you can write the custom permission name here, and only users who have access to that custom permissions with their profiler permission sets, they can access this Dataraptor. So that's it. Let's click on save. So here it by default took me to extract tab, but let me show you there are three tabs. Let's start one by one. So the first option is if I click here, it shows a list of Salesforce objects. Let's suppose I want the data from the account, so I will click on account, and it says the extract output path. So this path name you can give any name. So let's suppose I want the name to be account details, and let's say I want to filter a single account, so I'll write that account. Maybe I want to use like ID, and this account ID should be account ID that the user input in the real time. That should be a variable name, right? So basically, what I am doing here is there is a single account ID, and based on the account ID I can extract the data, and you can see it give you a list of fields that this account have. So let me quickly select some fields. If I want to select, I can select these fields like clicking on them, and again I click on the control to select multiple fields, control and click. So maybe let me choose shipping city, country, and postal code, state, street, and maybe industries. So once I click on this right arrow, these fields will be visible to us. So that's it. And in the options, it says if you want to check the field level security or not, and the platform cache types, you want the cache types for session cache or cache. Let's directly go to preview, and in the preview it says the input parameters. If you see here already, I have seen account ID. So this account ID, that can be also anything, account ID or ID, that is just a variable name, right? So for the simplicity, let me keep it as account ID, and let's go to preview, and in the key let me give as account ID, and the value should be the whatever the account ID that I want to extract the records, right? So here let's go to Acme, and let me copy this account ID. I'll paste the account ID here. You can see that the account details are being shown here, right? So this account number, active, name, ID, shipping, city, state, these are the fields that I have chosen here, right? But let's suppose I want to see whoever created this account, I want to see the name as well. So let's go to the related objects first. I'll say account dot created by, and for the created by I can filter the created by. So let's say I want the name. Let me get the name. Can I get the about me? Okay, okay, yeah, about me I can get, and email, last name, that should be also first name. Let me see. First name, and what else? Maybe the email. Let's see where the email is. The name is also there. I think it was there somewhere on the top. Okay, I have already selected email, so I'll go off, and if we click on this right arrow again, you can see this data has been visible here as well. So now I'll be also able to get the details of the Salesforce record, whoever has created this account. So if I click on execute, you can see there has been a created by field, and created by ID got populated, but the name, last name, email, username, first name has been populated here as well. But let me explain one more thing. You can see it gives in an arrow format, right? So that means we can get account details of multiple accounts, right? So if I'll write something, account ID not equals to blank, right? Like not equals to blank, and maybe I also can write the limit and offset. This is the same thing in the Salesforce SQL. Maybe I'll give the limit as 5. So let's preview it, right? So if you see, there will be 1 account, 2 account, 3 account, 4 account, and 5 account. That's it. And there is one more thing. You can see in the debug log, it says there has been query, and this query is an SQL, right? And if I copy this query, right, let me either go to either I can go to dev console, or I can open the Salesforce inspector, right? Let me open the Salesforce inspector here, and if I will paste this thing over here, and I run export, I get the same thing over here, right? Created by details are getting fast, but Also I got the name, account number, shipping street, industry, all these things, right? So basically what we understand here is this Dataraptor turbo extract uses an SQL query, right? And one more thing, we only can get the details for the object that we choose, right? Let's say I want to choose I want to choose, or I want to select, or I want to view all the contacts that have been related to this account. Will I be able to view that? The answer is no, right? For that we have to see Dataraptor extract action. I think that's it for this video. In the next video we'll be discussing about Dataraptor extract action. So I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.